Yesh neshek? Are you armed? This is the question that is routinely asked to people who are coming into stores, parking garages, or any place where there is security before entering a building in Israel. Yesh neshek? Are you armed? Today, of course, everyone is thinking about arms and what are we doing for weapons and what's our defense and our offense against those who are trying to kill us and to harm us. And it's very important for us to realize that we have many different kinds of armament, very many different kinds of weapons that the Jewish people have always prepared in the physical sense as well as in the spiritual sense. That we know that when Yaakov was going to meet up with Esau, that he both prayed as well as prepared militarily. So the same thing is true here in Israel for the Jewish people, and that while it's Israel that is under attack, it is really Jewish people everywhere who have a stake in what's going on, and not only have a stake in it, but also have the power to impact and affect how things are going to go. So I heard something that I thought was so beautiful, and it was said by the woman who you may have heard the story about, whose home had been infiltrated by 5 terrorists, and she and her husband basically held them off for 20 hours. How did she do this? When they said they put a grenade on her head and they said, we are martyrs, and she said to them, you don't look so good, would you like some tea? And she gave them tea and she gave them cookies, and finally after 20 hours there were forces that came in, Israeli forces that came in and killed all of the terrorists. After this has all happened, she is such a woman obviously of creativity and strength and great blessing that she was able to survive with her husband. But she came to tell the Jewish women around the world that we have a weapon, we have a neshek. And that neshek that she spoke about was that the word neshek is an acronym. And it's an acronym for Nerot Shabbat Kodesh, the holy candles, the holy lights of Shabbos. And she said, each of you has a neshek in your hands, and that the power of protection of the Jewish people is through the lighting of Shabbos candles. When Jewish women light candles, we not only spread light to our families, but to the world as a whole, and we bring success and spiritual strength to each and every one of us. In addition to lighting Shabbos candles, our neshek, our Nerot Shabbat Kodesh of the Holy Sabbath, we are also encouraged to light an extra candle for the women who were murdered, who are not able to light candles anymore, for the women who are being held hostage in Gaza, that there is a tremendous amount of spiritual light that has been diminished by their absence, and that we have the power to add back to that light and in fact to enhance it. So next time I'm asked, Yesh Neshek, are you armed? I don't think I'll answer because it might cause a security problem, but the answer would be, Ken, yes, I have a neshek. I have Nerot Shabbat Kodesh. May we all be blessed to bring only spiritual light and good into this world through our spiritual powers, through the physical powers, through the power of prayer and tefillah, the unity of Am Yisrael and of good people everywhere, to be able to change the situation for the power of good to overwhelm the power of bad, of evil, of darkness. It is through our light that we can contribute most effectively and anywhere from around the Jewish world. We have hopes and prayers that this week should be a good week. We just finished celebrating Rosh Chodesh. It is a new month, is a time of renewal, and God should bless each and every one of us and all of the Jewish people everywhere with abundant peace and blessing. Thank you.